And we begin the programme in Russia, where it's been reported that 11 people suspected of involvement in a brutal attack on one of Moscow's largest music halls has been arrested, including 4 of the assailants. This is according to Russia's FSB security service. At least 93 people are believed to have been killed when gunmen targeted the building on Friday evening. More than 140 others are believed to have been injured in the assault on the Crocus City Hall on the outskirts of the city. A large fire broke out in the building that caused most of the roof to then collapse. As armed forces rushed to the scene, an Islamic State group claimed it was behind the attack. The United States believes that this is credible and says it had been warned, or rather it had warned Russia about large gatherings in Moscow being vulnerable. Will Vernon has the latest.
A rock concert that turned into a massacre. Thousands of people had gathered at the venue near Moscow when gunmen broke in and began shooting. Outside the hall, more casualties as the attackers gunned people down, apparently at random. Panic ensued as people ran for the exits. Soon, the whole building was ablaze. This is one of the largest and most popular music venues in Russia. Far from the city centre, security here would have been light, an easy target for the attackers.
I heard gunshots. I saw the terrorists come in and started shooting people. They threw petrol bombs and everything started burning.
Helicopters were brought in to douse the flames. Russia says this was an act of terror.
Investigators are seizing weapons and ammunition from the crime scene, which are currently being examined. Genetic, fingerprint and ballistic examinations are being carried out on the evidence, and specialists have begun to study recordings from CCTV cameras.
President Putin has reportedly wished the injured a speedy recovery. The authorities haven't yet said whether any of the gunmen are still at large or who they believe is behind this brutal attack. But late last night, a branch of the Islamic State group claimed responsibility for the killings. US officials say their intelligence confirms that. And earlier this month, the US government warned of possible terrorist attacks in Moscow, specifically mentioning concerts.
The State Department or embassy there put out a notice to all Americans in Moscow to avoid any large gathering, concerts, obviously shopping malls, anything like that.
The deadliest attack in almost 20 years has shocked the nation. Billboards across the Russian